Hello guys, welcome to a new video, and in this new video we are going to configure EIGRP for IPv6. So we are going to actually be using IPv6 addresses and working with IPv6, and working with EIGRP. So let's go ahead and start. And the first thing that you need to do is you actually need to enable IPv6. So if you go from the global config and you do IPv6 unicast routing, that should do it. Now let's go ahead to the interface, gigabit. Let me see. Okay, gigabit 01 or 00 and then 01 on this side. Okay, great. Let's go back over here. So slash 00. And from here, let's do IPv6 address. And here's the IPv6 address that I have over here. DB8, 15, and then 1 slash 64. Now shut down. This is great. Now, after that, what we need to do is we need to go to IPv6 router EIGRP 10, and from here let's just do a no shutdown. You have to do a no shutdown for this to be able to work, otherwise it won't work. And then you have to go back to the interface and enable IPv6. So IPv6 EIGRP 10. So you need to enable IPv6 on directly on the interface. You do not do it. You do not do it from here. You do not add networks. You actually just go straight to here and enable IPv6. All right. So now let's go ahead to actually let's exit and let's add a loopback address. IPv6 enable IPv6 address. And let's add this IPv6 address db8 12 2/64. Okay. And now let's do IPv6 EIGRP 10, all right, to enable IPv6 for EIGRP. Now let's go ahead to router 2. Actually, let's just do a host name router. This is, okay, so this one was router 1, and I configure router 1 with this loopback address, and we use this IPv6 address. So let's put it over here. Let's also switch them, all of them, so we can have the same, so it can then be 1 and 1 over here. All right, let's go back to the console. Now what we need to do, let's go ahead to router 2, config t into, first let's give it a host name of router 2, so we don't get confused again. Let's go ahead, IPv6, what do we need to do? Enable unicast routing, right? And then let's go ahead to IPv6 router EIGRP, remember number 10, needs to match the same one as over here. Otherwise, it won't work. Let's do no shutdown, exit. Let's go to interface gigabit 0/0. IPv6 address is this one over here, db8 15 2/64. This one right here. All right. Let's do a no shutdown, and then IPv6 EIGRP 10 to enable that on that interface. And let's give it a minute. We should have formed a neighbor relationship. Let's go ahead and IPv6 router 10, no shutdown, exit 15 db8. So let's go ahead and show IPv6 EIGRP neighbors. We do not have any router IDs found. Okay, so um, I'm having this error right now. No usable router ID found. Okay, and this is because for IPv6 to be able to for EIGRP for IPv6 to be able to work, you actually need to have a router ID configure. If you do not have a router ID configure, it won't work. So you either have to manually enter a router ID or configure a loopback address with an IPv4 address because the router ID needs to be an IPv4 address. And since router 2 nor router 1 have an IPv4 address, we need to either enter router ID or configure a loopback address. So for router 2, we are going to configure a loopback address. So interface loopback 1 IP address of 1.1.1.1, or actually this is router 2, 2.2.2.2, and this one should fix the issue on router 2, but now we need to fix the one in router 1, and we have to go to IPv6, router EIGRP 10, router, router ID, I believe, or EIGRP router ID, 1.1.1.1. And there we go. So that fixed the issue. Now we have form a neighbor relationship. Just to show IPv6 EIGRP neighbor. There we go. So we now have a neighbor relationship. Great. And if you go to router 2, you do and show IPv6 route EIGRP, which you have a route to this network, which is the loopback address of router 1. All right, all working great. Now go to config T. Router 2 is already configured. Now let's go to router 1 and configure interface KB01 with an IPv6 address. Oops, IPv6 address of DB8 16.1/64. Now shut down IPv6 EIGRP 10. Okay. Now let's go to router 3. This one over here. Config T. Let's give it a hostname of router 3. Let's do first IPv6 Unicast routing, and then go to um, interface gigabit 0/1. Let me see if I did it on the right one. Yep, /1. Great. IPv6 address, and it's going to be this one over here. DB8 16 semicolon colon 2/64. Now shut down. We should form a relationship. Actually, we're not going to form a relationship. And why is not? We did not form a relationship because we need to go to IPv6 router EIGRP. So there's two ways why. Because we did not do the no shutdown command over here, and also because EIGRP does not have a router ID. So let's go ahead and configure router ID. There it is. Okay. So now shut down router ID. So we did 10. Why is it not working? Unicast 16.2. Which one did we do? 16.1, 64. No shut down. No shut down. Let's go ahead and exit. Or actually, let's just go to interface gigabit 0/1. Shut down. And do IPv6 EIGRP 10. No shut down. And there we go. We have formed the neighbor relationship now. Okay. So if we do okay, went down, now it came back up again. Great. Then show show IPv6 route, and let's just show EIGRPs. Now we see that we have two routes. The first one is via gigabit 0/1, and that is to loopback address 0 for router 1, and then the other one is to gigabit 0 1, to gigabit 0 1, uh, and it is to ping router 2 over here, which is this one over here, DBA15/64, which is for router 2 over here. Okay, and also let me see if, what I want to do. Let's go ahead and sniff the network. Right, so we're going to open Wireshark and let's see what we can find here. All right, so we can find we're getting a lot of hello packets and we're getting replies. And this is going in between. Let's just go ahead and stop it. Um, this is going around for EIGRP protocol, hello packets, and you can see that we can see a lot of stuff here. Source, Ethernet, Cisco EIGRP, so you can actually see everything that's going on. But let's see if we configure um, authentication. All right, let's go ahead and configure authentication with a keychain and let's see what we can find here. Let's see how different it is. Okay, so let's go ahead first to not router 3. We're going to do it between. Okay, let's go ahead and do it between router config T. Okay, exit. We are going to do this between router 1 and router 2 only, since it's the one that is being sniffed right now with, Wireshark. So let's go ahead from here. Keychain, let's call it Cisco. Key is going to be 1. Key string, let's call it top secret like always. All right, now let's go ahead to interface gigabit 0/0. IP, I believe it's at IPv6 authentication. Yep, and we're going to do mode. The mode is EIGRP 10 using MD5 IPv6. Now you can see that it went down. The neighbor went down, and we can actually, if we sniff the network, let's see, cancel. So, yep, let's go ahead and start. Continue without saving. Why is it not working? Start Wireshark. Come on, buddy, you can do it. Here we go. So, you can see a lot going on over here. Neighbor advertisement solicitations. You can see that it is soliciting, keep soliciting, but it is not working because let you stop it right here. It keeps asking and asking, and it is not working because um, we are not using we 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 have not set up this authentication mode on router 2. And let's first do that over here on router 1. So IPv6 authentication, key, chain, EIGRP 10, and then call it Cisco. This one needs to match this one over here. All right, great. Now let's go to router 2. And let's do keychain. Let's call it Cisco again. Key. This one needs to match the same one as router 1. Key string. This one also needs to match top secret. Then after that, let's go ahead to interface gigabit 0/0 IPv6 authentication. And this one is going to be mode EIGRP 10 using MD5 IPv6 authentication. And then after authentication, we got to do keychain EIGRP 10 and Cisco. Now it should come up. There we go. So actually, let's just do no over here. Let's just stop this. Quit. It came down. Now let's go ahead and let's start this and let's bring it up again. There we go. EIGRP came up. We can now stop it. And we can see now that it is actually it acknowledged. It is acknowledging because we are using that authentication and it is working between both of them. You can see it over here that the hello, it acknowledged the hello before. As you can see over here, it was not acknowledging the hello messages because it was not authenticating. As you can see, there were a lot of hello messages, because it was trying to form a relationship, right? It was asking for update, sending hello message, asking for updates, hello message, and it was updating, and it was asking for them to form a relationship, but it could not form a relationship because router 2 did not know the key that router 1 had. And then after it had a key, you can see that they start pairing because router 2 was configured with the same keychain as router 1. Okay, and this is all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm configuring EIGRP for IPv6, and thank you guys for watching. And if you guys have a Twitter account, go ahead and follow me on Twitter at CCNA Daily Tips. So if you go to Twitter, this is my Twitter account, CCNA Daily Tips. And if you guys do not have a Twitter account, go ahead and create a Twitter account and then follow me. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.